Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money and you haven't quite hit your goal yet, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you daily. I'm going to bring you the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups, ideas to make you some profits. Jumping right into the market today in crypto, Bitcoin daily chart. Now, big picture here, bulls need a higher high. This high needs to be higher than the previous high. Okay, so I marked these vertical lines again. I've talked about this a couple times, and all these vertical lines line up with sell signals, oversold bearish crosses down on the stochastic RSI, and you can see you get moves to the downside with these bearish crosses. Downside move, pullback, small pullback here, right? Pullback, pullback, significant pullback, pullback. So it's hard to gauge what size or how big of a pullback you're going to get, but essentially we just had a bearish cross. Now there's a CME gap below the price action right now. If Bitcoin gets a pullback to around 11,000, could potentially fill that gap. We're going to look at another chart. Now it's important to know that if this yellow trend line breaks, that's when you essentially get worried about Bitcoin, right? That's where you're looking for a move down to 9,000. But as long as this holds, like Bitcoin has been in this long-term uptrend. I mean, yeah, obviously there's swings to the downside, right? That's just part of it. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. This is a rising wedge we talked about yesterday. Now there is room for a move higher. I mean, there's been tons of scammy price action right here, these wicks to the upside. You know, again, 68% chance that this rising wedge breaks to the downside. Here, the CME gap, this area right here, hasn't been filled yet, okay? And so these do typically get filled, all right? Whether we fill it now or later, we'll have to see. But we do have oversold conditions on the stochastic RSI. So, you know, maybe another small bounce, and then price action comes back down here and retests this pattern. I mean, the strongest group of buyers is sitting right here waiting. I mean, this would be a good bullish move as far as this retest, bullish retest. You start to get a break below 11,000, obviously you get worried. But right now the price action's holding on top of the 21 simple, and you've got, you know, a golden cross previously. You got all these bullish crosses of the major moving averages coming. Those are going to act as support. So again, all eyes on Bitcoin right now. This next move is critical. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This gentleman, quite the setup, watching CBC, Crypto Revolution in the background. 50% off 6 months or 12 months if you pay in crypto in the group. Group's cheap. It's not expensive. Pays for itself for the year in a couple trades. This person hit me up in a Rune trade. Started with $150, 20x leverage. Took profit at 400%. Made 400% profit. And he turned $150 into $2,000 in 3 days. And this person stated, I made over 200% return on investment on these last few small Bitcoin runs. People are trading with high leverage, smaller amounts. That's their strategy. Most people don't trade with leverage in the group. I post a lot of spot altcoin trades, and we've been very successful. This person said, I've made close to $14,000 since I've joined the group 2 months ago. If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. If you previously emailed me, the wallet addresses that I sent you have been updated. So again, before you send crypto payments, go to cryptorev.net for the correct new updated deposit addresses. Let's make some money. Bizarre activity alert. This is GBT. And yeah, this is organic price growth right here for cryptocurrency. Like, yeah, not sustainable. If you're ever in a coin, you get something like this, take profits. Take profits quickly. ARPA came out. They partnered with Amazon Web Services. Really just want to talk to you about these partnerships. And a lot of times I used to get caught up in like, oh yeah, is this even real? Is this legitimate? And it's just not even really about that. Like, take it for what it is, face value. Like, ARPA did pump, the price did pump a little bit on this news, and just at that point move on to the next thing. You know, there's a lot of these cryptos, anything they can do to pull partnerships out of the woodwork, they're going to do it. You know, anything to move and pump the price of these cryptos. Just going forward, we're going to talk about Tezos in a similar type situation towards the end of the video, but just understand, take it for face value and say, hey, everybody else is going to think this is the best thing ever, and they're going to buy based on this news, and the price potentially will pump. Now, this is GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and you can see that the Rothschild's Investment Corporation, which is a huge banking family, they own a good amount of GBTC. Real bullish fundamental idea for all of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is these huge investment firms holding amounts of, Bitcoin. GBTC still is backed by Bitcoin. Grayscale has to buy the Bitcoin in order. This is just an easy way for traditional corporations on traditional markets to trade Bitcoin, GBTC. There is a price premium. It doesn't necessarily matter a whole lot, but just Rothschild's, big name in banking, holding Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin dominance. Again, if you learn one thing from this video today, when you trade these altcoins right now, altcoins are kind of choppy. And the on-off switch for trading altcoins is this Bitcoin dominance. When you get moves to the downside, these altcoins move, right? Your altcoin setups, your altcoins are going to get a lot of price movement, positive price movement. When this is climbing higher, altcoins bleed. Okay, so again, a lot of positive altcoin movement here, and we got this double bottom, which I kind of foreshadowed yesterday with you guys. Now, stochastic RSI is overbought. Okay, also the RSI is overbought. Now, the altcoins, to start moving, this price action needs to get rejected right here, and you'd get, a couple days of good altcoin trading. And so I guess what I'm proposing to you is right now, when these altcoins are kind of choppy, like you're looking for, altcoin trades when this is trending lower. Remember, altcoin season is when this trends lower for an extended period of time on a macro time frame, the daily, weekly charts. Okay, so again, you get your strongest moves out of your altcoins when this is falling. It's also important to understand this is building this descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern. 64% chance this breaks to the downside. So when this does, if this does break lower, these altcoins will turn on again. You'll see extensive moves out of these altcoins based on this idea. Whenever you see a plane in the sky telling you to buy a coin, that's probably a signal. Like, as somebody posted this on Twitter, and I'm thinking, Anchor is undervalued. So, of course, I had a setup posted on this guy, Anchor USDT, buy the breakout at this level. And again, when you guys are trading these altcoins right now, be happy with hitting the first and second targets, right? If you have 8 targets set up here, which is overhead resistance, like there's a chance right now when the altcoins are kind of iffy, like be happy with 10 and 20% profits. Take your money. Take your money. Look. So again, got your breakout, got good volume. We got in the trading group, we got 20% max gains, 21% max gains out of this guy. Think about what Bitcoin's been doing. Nothing. you want to make some, profits in this market, you're looking at these altcoins. Even though the altcoins aren't amazing right now, still 21% gains in, a day or two. Like that's pretty good money. Lock in your profits. DXY, so the dollar dropped considerably. Now it's come back down. It broke out previously of this falling wedge, and now it's retesting. So if this continues higher, bad for gold, bad for stocks, bad for Bitcoin. Okay. Now remember, Bitcoin can decouple from the dollar in traditional markets, and keep an eye on how the dollar relates to the stock market, gold, as well as Bitcoin. Justin Sun comes out and he said Bittorrent is arguably the most disruptive tech in the brief history of data itself. It changed the internet since its start. The article comes out and talking about Bittorrent file sharing, how it's poised to disrupt cloud storage industry. So the cloud storage industry, and this is a big number, is valued at $46 billion in 2019. This is a huge market. I guess the real question is, can Bittorrent file system secure a percentage of the cloud storage industry? Essentially, one thing that makes Bittorrent a lot different than the BTT token is involved as far as an incentive mechanism. Regular users can earn BTT rewards for contributing their excess storage to the network. So this is huge news. Bitcoin is unique among investment assets, says Fidelity. So Fidelity comes out, and initially this was published, and a lot of people were talking about it because they were saying, hey, they recommend that people allocate 5% of their portfolio to Bitcoin. Well, this article comes out and says, well, we're going to make a correction here. So it wasn't exactly 5% is essentially what it works out to. But interesting to note that they stated Bitcoin has extremely low correlation to other assets like stocks or gold, which I don't think is necessarily correct, but that's what they stated. However, they did state that Fidelity has been a consistent supporter of Bitcoin and other digital assets, and they have. Fidelity is obviously a huge player. If we see large investment corporations start to come out with these recommendations to their clients, I mean, like I said, the fundamentals for Bitcoin's bull run, Bitcoin's takeoff is being put in place every single day. The price action hasn't been doing, essentially what we want it to, what the bulls want it to. However, that's just how Bitcoin works. Like, there's retraces are part of it. And so you just have to be patient with this. Is this, like we talked about, any type of bounce off this trend line, or bounce off this support level, and essentially Bitcoin is still in an uptrend as long as this major trend line holds for the bulls. Then Fidelity comes out and says that Bitcoin market cap could surpass $1 trillion, which is it's a 10x gain by Bitcoin, and I think that's realistic. I mean, I think Bitcoin's going to 10x. I think we'll see $110,000, $113,000 Bitcoin. I think it's going to take some time. Everybody comes into crypto and they want to get rich tomorrow. And, these altcoins can definitely produce a lot faster gains and faster losses. Like, they're more volatile. But I would say that Bitcoin's volatility is very close second to that. But you really have to look at the coins that you hold, your portfolio now. And I think it's completely reasonable to think that all your coins, all your entire portfolio over time, if you're patient, are going to 10x. I mean, period. Like, we've just seen it time and time again. Now, you get caught holding some of these coins that just these old stale coins. You get caught holding some of these old stale coins and they don't bounce back. Obviously, that's going to work against you. So be smart about taking profits. Understand how to kind of move your money around. The hot coins are the ones to buy. A lot of times those are the new coins, so just keep that in mind. Focus on, even obviously DeFi is getting hit right now. A lot of these altcoins have gotten hit, but when the market bounces back, the smaller caps bounce back harder. Supply shock, lost or held Bitcoin are now outpacing new circulating coins. In this article, they took a bunch of measurements, and essentially they're looking at the increased potential based on previous price action of Bitcoin, and they talk about how the halving and how essentially Bitcoin could see $285,000 about by October of 2021. And I think that's a pretty fast and steep incline, but according to their measures, that's what it's seen in the past. There's obviously ideas that Bitcoin market cycles aren't going to be as short as they were previously, and that this may take a little bit of time, but the main thing is just be patient with this market. Bezos comes out and they share these details of its collaboration with Google Cloud. And you would think, hey, this is huge. Tezos partners and collabs with Google Cloud. And right now, Google Cloud apparently didn't pump the price of Tezos. So when the market's super bullish and you have a lot of retail, the news pumps the price a lot more. More retail is involved in this market. And what happens is, like, we've been through this, Bitcoin's been essentially consolidating for a month and a half. And so a lot of retail gets bored. When the next wave of retail FOMOs into this market, you'll see this news move the price action considerably more. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.